Hello, and welcome back to our series on the 17021 standard, where we're unpacking the essentials for certification bodies. Today, we're delving into Chapter 7, which zeroes in on the requirements that certification bodies need to meet in terms of their resources. In this session, we're going to explore the specifics of how certification bodies should manage and allocate their resources effectively. This includes everything from personnel and finances to infrastructure and information systems. These resources are the backbone of a certification body's ability to carry out its activities reliably and in compliance with the standard. We'll be covering the key elements that ensure these resources contribute to the systematic and competent certification of management systems. This is crucial because the way an organization manages its resources directly impacts its capability to provide consistent and impartial certification services. Remember, the information we're sharing is designed to provide a comprehensive understanding of the 17,021 standards expectations. So, whether you're here to brush up on your knowledge or you're in the process of implementing these requirements in your organization, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our content. Also, check the description below for additional resources that can support you further. Now let's get started with an overview of the key resource requirements for certification bodies as per ISO 17021. Continuing with our focus on Chapter 7 of the 17,021. Standard. Let's examine the specific resource requirements, starting with the personnel. Firstly, we have competent personnel. It's imperative that the staff involved in certification activities not only possess the necessary knowledge and skills for the types of management systems they audit, but also understand the various contexts in which they operate. This ensures that assessments are thorough, accurate, and relevant to each client's unique situation. Next is the evaluation of processes. Certification bodies must establish and maintain effective methods to initially evaluate and continuously monitor the competence of their personnel. This ensures that auditors remain capable of carrying out their duties effectively and adapt to any changes in certification standards or market needs. Lastly, we have the criterion of sufficient auditors. It's not just about having auditors, it's about having enough auditors with the right competence. This includes team leaders and technical experts who can provide the depth and breadth of knowledge necessary for a comprehensive certification process. Together, these components form the bedrock of a certification body's capability to function effectively. It's not just about having people. It's about ensuring they are the right people with the right skills evaluated in the right way. As we proceed through this chapter, we will delve deeper into how these elements are implemented and maintained to meet the ISO standard's rigorous requirements. Let's delve into Section 7.1, focusing on the competence of personnel within the framework of 17,021. It begins with the determination of competence criteria. Certification bodies are required to have a robust process in place for defining the competencies needed for personnel, conducting audits, and certification. This isn't a one-size-fits-all. It's about identifying the unique skills and knowledge required for specific management system standards. Moving forward, the standard requires the application of specific criteria. This means that beyond the general competencies, additional criteria may be needed for particular standards or schemes. It's about tailoring the competencies to fit the specialized requirements of different certifications. An integral part of maintaining these competencies is through effective evaluation processes. This involves the use of reliable methods to assess and ensure the ongoing competence of all personnel involved in the certification process. Now let's talk about monitoring performance. There needs to be a documented procedure for periodically reviewing and measuring the performance of personnel to ensure that their competence remains in line with the certification body's needs. Periodic evaluations are essential as well. This typically involves on-site evaluations of auditors to observe their performance in the field, ensuring they apply their skills effectively and adhere to the certification standards. Lastly, we touch on accessing expertise. Certification bodies must ensure that they have access to or can provide the necessary technical expertise for their certification activities. This expertise is crucial to support the various technical areas within the scope of the management systems they certify. Each of these components contributes to a system where personnel competence is not just established but maintained, monitored, and developed over time, ensuring that certification services are delivered by individuals who are qualified and capable of upholding the standards of 17,021. Transitioning to the pivotal roles within a certification body, let's look at the key personnel who are instrumental in upholding the standards of 17,021. Starting with auditors, these are the individuals on the ground, so to speak. They need to possess a combination of generic and specific skills to conduct audits across a range of management systems and sectors. Their expertise is not just in auditing principles, but also in the specific subject matter of the audit. Next, we have technical experts. These are the specialists who bring in-depth knowledge about particular certification processes. They provide the necessary technical input to ensure that audits are carried out with a comprehensive understanding of the subject matter and industry-specific considerations. And at the core of the certification process, we have decision makers. These are the individuals who take the information gathered during audits and assess it against the relevant criteria to make informed decisions about certification outcomes. Each of these roles is crucial, and they must function cohesively to maintain the integrity of the certification process. Auditors gather the data, technical experts provide the context and depth, and decision makers ensure that the final outcome of the certification process is fair, impartial, and in line with the standards laid out by 17,021. Delving deeper into Chapter 7 of ISO 17021. We focus on the training and performance of personnel, which is critical to maintaining the standards we've set forth. At the forefront is the determination of competence criteria for personnel. This isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. It's about tailoring the criteria to match the specific requirements of audits and certification activities. A systematic process to determine these criteria is vital to ensure that personnel are not just qualified but also right for the task at hand. Identifying training needs is equally important. It's about creating a learning path for auditors, technical experts, and other personnel, ensuring they remain competent and up to date with the latest practices and standards. This ongoing educational journey is fundamental to a certification body's success and credibility. Now, how do we gauge if our personnel are living up to these standards? Through effective evaluation methods, which are essential in verifying that the competence level of our team aligns with our expectations and requirements. And we don't stop there. Monitoring personnel performance is a continuous process. It demands a documented procedure that not only assesses but also nurtures the growth and development of our team members, enabling them to excel in their roles and contribute effectively to the certification process. In essence, the robustness of a certification body's management system is reflected in how well it trains and manages the performance of its personnel, laying the groundwork for excellence in certification services. The cornerstone of any certification body is undoubtedly its people. It is essential that the certification body not only employs but also ensures access to a sufficient number of competent auditors. This includes audit team leaders and technical experts who are adept in covering the full spectrum of certification activities. Competence is not static, it is dynamic and requires a continuous commitment to professional development. This means that our certification body must invest in ongoing training and development to keep our team sharp, informed, and ready to tackle the complexities of various certification processes. Moreover, our commitment to competence goes beyond mere numbers. It's about having the right people with the right skills in the right places, ensuring that every certification decision we make is grounded in expertise and integrity. By maintaining a robust cadre of professionals, we are not just meeting the standards, we are setting them. This dedication to personnel excellence is what allows us to deliver certification services that our clients can trust, reflecting our unwavering commitment to quality and impartiality in all our certification endeavors. As we delve deeper into Chapter 7, Section 7.2, we encounter a pivotal requirement for certification bodies. It stipulates that external auditors and technical experts must engage with the certification body under a formal commitment. This commitment is to be sealed through a written agreement, ensuring that all parties involved adhere strictly to the policies and processes established by the certification body. This written agreement is not just a formality, it's a fundamental component of trust and reliability in the certification process. It ensures that the auditors and experts who play crucial roles in certification activities are not only aware of the rules, but are also legally bound to follow them. By requiring this level of commitment, ISO 17021 ensures that certification bodies operate with a high level of integrity and that their services are carried out consistently across the board. This is crucial for maintaining the value and trustworthiness of the certifications granted. In essence, these agreements stand as a testament to the professional and ethical operation, aligning external personnel with the certification body's mission to uphold standards and maintain impartiality in all its activities. Moving on to Section 7.4, we focus on the personnel records, which are a cornerstone of a certification body's management system. Here we have a table showcasing examples of personnel records, which include the names of individuals and their corresponding certifications. These records are not merely for administrative purposes, they serve as a verifiable ledger of the competencies within the organization. This allows for the assurance that all personnel involved in the certification process are not only properly qualified, but also that their qualifications are up to date and relevant to the tasks at hand. This section of the standard ensures that the certification body can always provide a transparent account of its auditor's qualifications, thereby supporting the credibility and trust in its certification services. It's a testament to the organization's commitment to excellence and its dedication to maintaining the highest standards of service. In this section, we delve into the intricacies of outsourcing as per Section 7.5 of the 17021 standard. Outsourcing is a significant consideration for any certification body, and there are strict guidelines to ensure that the integrity and quality of the certification process remain uncompromised. Firstly, the certification body must describe the conditions for outsourcing. This includes defining what activities can be outsourced and under what circumstances. It's not just about finding a third-party service provider, it's about ensuring that the provider is a right fit for the certification body's standards and requirements. Next, there must be a legally enforceable agreement with the outsourcing body. This legal document ensures that there is clarity and formality in the relationship, detailing the expectations and obligations of both parties. It's a safeguard that protects the interests of the certification body, the outsourcing provider, and ultimately the clients. Taking responsibility for outsourced activities is also a key requirement. Even when a task is outsourced, the certification body retains overall responsibility for the activity. This means they must have mechanisms in place to oversee and ensure the quality of the work being done on their behalf. Lastly, the certification body must ensure the conformance of outsourced services. This is about quality control and assurance. The outsourced services must meet the same standards and deliver the same level of quality as if the tasks were done in-house. To sum up, Section 7.5 of 17,021 outlines a structured approach to outsourcing, ensuring that all outsourced activities are performed in a manner that is consistent with the certification body's own processes and expectations. This structure is vital to maintain the certification body's integrity, accountability, and the trust of their clients. As we bring this presentation to a close, I'd like to extend a sincere thank you to all of you for watching. We've covered the critical elements of ISO 17021, exploring the standards that certification bodies must uphold to ensure quality, competence, and impartiality in their certification activities. Remember, the insights and information shared in this series are just the beginning. To truly embed these standards into your organization's fabric, practical application is key. And to assist you in this endeavor, we have a comprehensive 17,021 template package available for you. This resource is designed to streamline the process of compliance and is ready for download in the description bar below. These templates provide a solid foundation for your certification process and are a valuable tool for any organization seeking 17,021 accreditation. They are crafted to help you meet the requirements effectively and ensure that your certification activities are performed to the highest standard. So, take the next step in fortifying your certification practices by checking out the template package. And if you found this presentation helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content.